Welcome to Mike Peters' Amazing World of Toys. This is the most significant car of all time, launched in 1965. 3 years later saw a retweak of the basic design, and the car as she stands now rides a crest of popularity and nostalgia, which have seen sales of cars exceed the 10 million mark. For an Aston Martin. For an Aston Martin DB5. For an Aston Martin DB5, which I can hold in the palm of my hand. Yes, of course, this is the famous Corgi Aston Martin DB5. And join me as we take a close look at the car, which generated such an emotional response from Sunday Times motoring journalist James May that he announced it as the most significant car of all time. So I got my Corgi 270 in 1978 for my 10th birthday. Not this particular model. This one I picked up much later as a collector. Excuse me, got over the cold more or less. Excuse me, just got to clear the tubes there. Yes, so my 270, my original one was from 1978. This is one that I picked up from an antique toy store. So this is a 270. So I think this one's probably, from looking online, there's plenty of information from about the Corgi 270. Really informative websites. But what I want to do today is just talk about this, the play value of this, when I had this as a child, as a 10-year-old. Now, I've still got my my original. I actually broke, because it was in the toy box with all the other cars at that time, thrown in with everything else. This front bumper broke off. But anyway, let's look at 270, Corgi 270. So here's the window box that this one came in. So just a quick bit of history. So yeah, launched in 1965 as 261 actually, and that came in the gold colour. Now they quickly realised, well, there was a reason for that, and that was that when the model was made, when it was cast, the original zinc, the bods, the design bods, thought that the original zinc looked too much like the paint colour that they had, so they couldn't get the right paint colour in time, so they painted it gold. So the first release came in gold. Now, also that first release didn't have revolving number plates or tyre slashers. Now, my model, I haven't actually put the revolving number plates on there because let's see what it says. It says, let's just read the box. Die-cast scale model with ejector seat, bullet screen, telescopic overriders, retractable machine guns, revolving number plates, and tyre slasher blades. Right. Now, it doesn't say anything about secret instructions, and there's a reason that I bring that up. Because I also wanted to look, because this is, you know, this channel I want to be for collectors. I want to talk about what Corgi have, what's available now for a collector now if they wanted to purchase an Aston Martin DB5, a James Bond Aston Martin DB5 from Goldfinger. Now, they released a special release of this a few years ago. It was really, there was a lot of fanfare at the time when it was released. It came in a really superb box. Let me just show you an example of the box. It's kind of difficult to demonstrate elegantly in front of the camera. I was rehearsing it, trying to practice to show you, but let me show you the box. So this is from the reissue. I think it was from about 2017, I think it was, or maybe 2018, 2017, I think. Still available. Horrible glare there. I'm sorry about that. Let me move the light there a bit. No, it's still not helping. Okay, I won't tip it to such an angle. So here's the box, and this is what what was tricky for me to try to display for you, to illustrate for you. So I need both hands to actually hold it. But yeah, when you open the box, Oh, sorry, tuck the little flap in there. When you open the box, sorry, I'm getting a glare on my light there. I do need the light there. Beautiful. Look at the artwork on there, though. That's lovely, isn't it? Let's just look at that. Sorry. So this is James Bond's Aston Martin DB5 Corgi 04204. And this, oh, it might have a date on here. Let me see if there's a date on here. No, can't see a date. I'm sorry. I'm reading that and I should be talking. Sorry. No, I can't see a date on there. But anyway, like I said, I think it was 2017. So let's see the box in all its glory as I operate it for you. Sorry, it's not very elegant, is it? Yeah, it was one of those things that didn't work very well in rehearsal either. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Here we go. Okay, so there we got the box. I can get that in the shot. Let me just pull back a bit. There we go. Yeah. So yeah, very lovely box. And also I wanted to show you the inner sleeve. Now for collectors, okay, so let me just close the box up because I want to show this to you because I was really impressed. 10 out of 10 to Corgi for designing this. Not actually 10.9. Let's give them 10.9 and I'll tell you why. I've just my one little gripe. And there might be a reason and I'm sure, you know, somebody from Corgi will let me know. Yeah, I'm guessing it's probably cost. It normally is. Oh, drop my subscribe sign. Can't afford to drop that. So actually at the point there, putting the subscribe sign back up, I wanted to thank all my new subscribers very much. That's very kind of you. That really does help me keep the channel going. So yes, going back to this latest release, which is still available, and we'll talk about the pricing of that and what's happening with that online. But yeah, so why I was so impressed with this, and then we'll go back to so I just seen something that's quite famous with this toy. The little man that gets ejected out of the car. Everybody who had this as a child lost the little man. In fact, Corgi, I don't know if this was in the first release, but we'll talk about this in the second release. But yeah, there's a long story behind the man that came in my Corgi 270 that I bought. But yeah, anyway, we'll go into that. But I wanted to point out this, and this is still available for collectors. I just wanted to show you this. I didn't want to actually take them out of the boxes because it's not always very elegant moving them in and out of boxes. But what I did want to show you, which is very nice, and I actually think a nod to the original design of the original toy. Oh, that's why I couldn't pull it out. I wasn't doing it properly. Let me do the proper show and tell for you. Look at that. Look, ready? So I just can't squeeze it. Oh no, it doesn't want to work. Oh no, look, I'm not going to waste any more time with it. But yeah, what I wanted to show was, look, from a display perspective, as for a collector, it's actually a really nice box. Let me just take my camera off the tripod so I can just show you what I mean. It has to be on the flat for me to show you. But you see it's at an angle. Now, I noticed, here's the original 270 box, and the car, when it sits in there, it's at an angle. Now, don't know why that was. Well, it actually looks really good when it's at an angle. I'll put 270 back in its box so you can see what I mean. But yeah, it's all marketing, but it's very effective. So yeah, but I was really impressed with that. In this reissue, I thought that was really lovely job. Now, when they actually sold the there was a story about that. I went on a hunt for the reissues because yeah, it's such a famous model. I even ended up going to Hamleys in London. No, they'd sold out long, you know, I'd missed out on it. So I actually had them bought online. I bought them online from Hornby online, and actually had these two. So I got a gold one too. So yeah, the gold one, yeah, it's a strange one. I'm not sure why they released it in gold as well, the reissue. Maybe because they wanted to you know, capture also that it was 261 as well. And actually this one, well, it's funny because it's got revolving number plates, but it's got no tire slashers. That's my kind of gripe. And also the wheels, the wire wheels, which let's have a look, compare it to the 270. You can see they actually are, you can see the light through. Can you see that? Let's see if I can see the light shining through. They are actually real, like, well, not real, but no, they're spoked wheels. You can see they are spoked wheels, whereas these are not. They give you the impression that they are, but they're not quite spoked wheels. But hey, you know, that's a small, real small little thing. But that's about the, you know, that was the toy, because this is this one. It's actually says, I think it says what it is. It's yeah, here we go. James Bond driving, secret operating features, retractable machine guns, opening roof and ejector seat, rear bullet screens, telescopic overriders, secret instructions. Oh, so they tell you the secret instructions. Now that was the thing. These didn't say anything about secret instructions. And it's all about this toy. I mean, there's little, you know, there's the legal garbage they have to put on this box, but this one has the original box, well, the 270 box, I think, from about 76. This is 1976. So it's got some instructions, operating instructions, and yeah, just the sides are normal. And on the back, oh yes, a Batmobile 267, and is that 811, I beg your pardon, James Bond moon buggy from the world of films and TV. Yeah, look at that. Now I've got a box 267 Batmobile. I can do we'll have a look at that later on, not today, but yeah, that'll be fun to look at. Yeah, that's the nothing about the secret instructions, but the secret instructions are really important, because I'm not going to eject anybody today. You're not going to see anybody flying out of the car until you stay to the very end, and there's a story behind that too. So I couldn't believe it when when I found this one in the toy shop, and I opened it up. Well, let me put the car inside as it was in the store when I bought it. So the secret instructions are hidden underneath this little piece here. So they fit in there. And then the actual car, and you'll see what I mean. Gosh, this cardboard is getting more and more fragile. I've got to be careful. I was taking it out to rehearse the filming, and it was okay. So I just wanted to show you. See, it's at an angle. Oh, those flaps are so delicate. So let's just see how they look. I won't put this one all the way. Well, this one can't fit in the box actually and display, but you can see the angle of display. I just wanted to show that. I'm so sorry. I'm such a nerd, but you know, this is such a nerd site, I guess. Yeah, so they're at a nice angle on the display box. But I remember seeing the 270 in Woolies, in Woolworths, in the toy department, which was a place where, you know, it was a good place to see toys, actually, Woolworths. I think, yeah, it was a great place to buy toys. But anyway, but no, mine was a present from my dad. My dad bought mine, and yeah, it really was one of these, definitely. So let's have a look at the secret instructions of this one. So let's get this baby out of the box. And look what's inside the secret instructions. So yes, of course, I did. I told you that you're not going to see the man fly out of the car, and the reason for that is I only have. What happened? Well, they must have realised, because They must have realised that people lost the bad guy, because when you push the button that launches the ejector seat, he flies out. And so inside the secret instructions there was a spare man. So let's have a look at the the bad guy. There he is. So he's original. So he's factory original. And I actually think that's pretty good for a toy. You know, that's all it was. It was a toy. But yeah. So he was in the secret instructions. But also in there was, this was all my favourite part. And I remember when I got mine, I put mine on I had a suitcase. And I stuck it on the suitcase. And it was on the suitcase. It's this. It's like it was a little badge that was in there, in there. So I stuck it on my suitcase. So this one's still in there, obviously unused because the instructions were sealed. Okay, and it's like it feels like a material, like a fabric. But it's and you're supposed to put it under your lapel. And I'll show you in the secret instructions. It shows you what to do. So here's the secret instructions. So I'm pulling it out with my tweezers because I don't want to. My big fat fingers will spoil it. Oh, look at that. So, oh, look at the illustrate. So there's the 007 special agent identification. So you put it under your lapel. So everybody had lapels in when they. So there's the revolving number plates sticker. They'll get those out as well. So obviously I haven't applied the revolving number plate stickers either. They're still here. So I'll show you those as well. Just this. So this is really for collectors. So you'll know what was in the original box. That's all. I love to do this for people to see, because I think it's really important. So many people are restoring these toys now that I think it's really important to see them as they kind of came out of the box when they were new. That's what I really love. So yes, you can see, let's have a look at the detail of the painting. It's actually not that great. I looked at that earlier. I don't know if the camera focusing on that. Yeah, they've tried something, and we'll compare the back of them, because that was one of the complaints actually, I think, of the original. I don't know, well, they are different. I looked at them, and this is something that I was really impressed with when I looked at the reissue. This is the reissue, this one. Look at the detail on there, and everything's applied in the factory. There's no stickers or anything to apply. So then the printing on there, let's get the famous BMT number plate. So yeah, you can see the painting is absolutely spot on. It's beautiful, absolutely stunning, isn't it? A beautiful, yeah. It's a lovely model, a lovely, but it is like it's a display model really, because it's not a toy. It's not sold as a toy even. I was running over the baddie there. It's it's sold as for for adult collectors, whereas this was a toy. And we played with this as a toy, and this is the part that is my only gripe with the reissue. If they had put the tire slashers in, I don't understand why they didn't. I mean, somebody could probably tell me why, and also why they didn't have better wire wheels in the reissue. These are really, really great. There's the tire slashers, and they were a fantastic feature because they really look. I mean, look just like they did in the movie. I also, from reading online, I also found out this has, and when I took it out of the box, I was thinking, oh, look at the suspension, because the new reissue doesn't have suspension. Solid as a rock. But anyway, yeah, there we go. So that's James Bond DB5 from Corgi. I think the finest die-cast toy car ever made, because of its size. One of the reissues that they made was much bigger, but every reissue that they've made subsequently from 270, this particular issue of 270, they've taken something away from it. They've always diminished it. But the latest from Corgi, so 10 out of 10. You know, they really have done a wonderful job. Actually, I'll give them 10 out of 10 because it's not ridiculously expensive now. That's the thing. It's affordable as a collector. So features. Should we do a side by side on the features? Let's just have a side by side look at them. we might as well, as we've got them here. So reissue here, and original this side. Like I said, I haven't applied the stickers. Remember, I haven't applied the stickers for the revolving number plates, but they're there. I've got them. Let's put them in the shot so you can see them. There they are. So yes, so there's the front detail. It's pretty close, I would say. A gold bumpers and gold grille there on the original. Interesting. Side by side. Yeah, interesting finish, actually. I was thinking about that when I was looking at them. The finish on the new and the reissue, it's like it's been dipped in like a gloss varnish. And this one, much more realistic, I think, the paint finish on it. Realistic, well, for a toy car. And then let's look at the features. So we've got the front machine guns and overriders are here. Bang. Oh, nice action. This is a brand new car from 2017 though, so it should be pretty faultless, shouldn't it? I hope this is all staying in focus. Now let's look at the old baby. Oh, nice and firm. Okay, then at the tire slashers, we've seen the tire slashers, but let's just get them out. So one either side. So tire slashers. Okay, and then we'll go round. So we've got the revolving number plates. Oh, let's compare the rear end of the two cars. See how they tweaked. If they tweak, yeah, I suppose. Oh, there is a tweak there. You can see the lines of the. There's a. It's just maybe casting lines. I'm not sure, but it's interesting to see the lines there. So yes, the next feature, the bulletproof screen. So we operate that by pushing in the tailpipe here. Let's have a look at the exhaust pipe. Let's see. Ready? Are we ready to go? 3, 2, 1. Pop, up that goes, the bulletproof screen. Lovely. Yeah, that's great. Just like the movie. Always good when it has as many features as the movie. Okay, let's try the old one, the original one. Oh, nice. Oh, slightly different, the screen. There's no ribbing on this one. It's just a plain sheet of metal. So they put a little bit more detail on the new one. Click that back into position. And then, yeah, the number one feature that everybody loved, that causes, even to this day, a grown man. Yeah, when he pushes the ejector seat button, terrible things happen. Now, I notice in the reissue, they've put the one single little bad guy that you get. He's wrapped up really securely. But he's obviously a piece of the marketing, really. He's very famous, isn't he, the ejector seat? So there's the original next to him. So it's nice, actually. They made the reissue is totally different, actually, totally different shape, so you can't really confuse them. But if you see them, well, I need to get a manicure. Okay, and then so like I said, nobody's going to get fired out of the cars. So let's put them to the side and push the ejector seat button. Actually, I'll leave it open so you can see it. Yeah, nice. And we'll have a look at the interiors as well, and the James Bond figures inside. Now, what I'll do, and I hope nobody's going to be too upset if I do this, I just wanted to push down the ejector seat so we can see the interior of the car. That went down quite easily. And let's just try this one for the ejector seat. Ooh, oh, let's do them side by side. That was such a blast from the past, that sound. Yeah, and of course the roof line never quite goes back when you push it. Oh, yeah, it does. It's pretty good. Okay, let's get them side by side. So this one and this one. Actually, let's get that primed properly. There we go. Okay, I'll just on 3, 2, 1. No, I like the old one. It's got a bit more of a meaty sound. Yeah, and then this one has the tire slashers too. So yeah, and it's also definitely my favorite toy. Absolutely loved it. Absolutely, I couldn't believe it when my dad brought it home for me. When I took it out of the box, it was just like, no, it was too good. I've got one of my one of these, bad guys. I lost the other one. So this one is going to get folded up and put away with the secret instructions again. So if you stay to the very end, I'll put the what happened to that one. So thanks to the original bad guy that was in there. You'll laugh when you see it. Okay, thank you very much for joining me. Once again, thank you so much for all my new subscribers. You are the lifeblood to my channel. I can't continue without you. Thank you so much. Please do subscribe, and I will keep making more content for you, folks. I really love providing this for you. It's wonderful. I hope you're finding it informative. Take care. Keep collecting your toys. Stay safe, and I will see you next time. Bye.